Hello, this is TheFabCritic, the channel where you'll receive an honest review on today's media from an amateur critic. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let's hop into today's video. Today we will be reviewing an oldie but a goodie, and that's Seducing Mr. Perfect. Due to the age of the film, please excuse the poor quality of the following footages. Thank you. Seducing Mr. Perfect was released on December 7th, 2006. It is a Korean rom-com movie directed and written by Kim Sang-woo alongside Kim Son-mi. It stars Daniel Henney as Robin Heaton and as Minjun. In the beginning of the movie, we are introduced to Minjun, more so her one-sided relationship. Minjun is daydreaming and reflecting on her life. Here she speaks highly of her boyfriend and her dreams to travel to so many different places. But her daydream is interrupted with reality. This reality is proven as she finds herself stranded in Hong Kong, waiting and hoping for a response from her boyfriend, who she had planned this entire trip with, only for him to never show up or answer her calls. Coming back to Korea from an unideal vacation, Minjun is on her way to work when she finds herself meeting her new boss in the most unexpected way, at a traffic light. From this wreck, a new Minjun emerges, where she's on a mission to prove herself as desirable and respected by men. Her first opponent is Mr. Perfect. Her choice of weapon is seduction. And boy, was it a match. I recommend this movie as an introduction to Korean drama or Asian films in general, especially for those who are interested but are hesitant. And I think this hesitation comes from the idea there aren't any visible similarities between you and the characters you're watching if you're not from that country that's being portrayed, which is understandable. And that's why Seducing Mr. Perfect is, well, perfect to watch because it helps break that hesitation through relatability in a hilarious, cringy way. Let's go over some of those relatabilities. First up, we have Robin Heaton, who is an American businessman. Daniel Henney, the actor, is half Korean and European, so it's safe to say Robin Heaton was created or written with Daniel Henney's true identity in mind, and to play into the small amount of Korean he actually spoke. In America, it's very common to meet children of immigrants who do not speak the language of the motherland their parents are from. I know some native speakers are gripping their pearls right now and blaming the parents for this blasphemy. However, there are a lot of social economic reasons as to why a child born in America to immigrants may not speak the language. This can also be applied, anywhere else. But before you judge, remember who has to speak to the customer service rep on your behalf because your English is not good. Or fill out a job application for you and the requirement is knowing English, which you don't. That's what I thought. So to have someone represent this group of non-speakers, whether intentionally or not, I know a lot of viewers can appreciate that representation. Second, we can look at Minjun. Minjun is beautiful, but is considered to be a good girl, or boring. She's gullible, naive, and a people pleaser. We see these traits highlighted in her relationship with her boyfriend. These same traits are what her boyfriend and others use to take advantage of her. We've all been in situations where someone takes advantage of our kindness and leave us feeling like we're to blame. In terms of a romantic relationship, in the dating world, it's not good to be good. For males, you'll be called a simp, and for females, clingy. If dating a douche nugget, you will end up getting played or even cheated on. The ideology of being bad or toxic makes you more attractive and spices up the relationship, when in fact, you bitches just need help. Throughout the movie, we can see this being a challenge for Minjun, as she switches between good and bad girl, and tries to show up as the woman she thinks people want her to be, but finds herself always coming up short, and just settling on the one that's most comfortable and authentic to herself. Lastly, the most relatable thing is love. You can't have a rom-com without love, or it's a tragedy. No matter what you look like, where you're from, or the language you speak, you've either given or received love. I think the movie did a great job with placing the romantic pursuit in a setting most of us are very familiar with, and that's work. Not everyone's in the club, at parties, or outside. We work and go home. That's it. For the setting to be at work, I know it showed a more attainable way to date and experience our own rom-com. Yes, I know some are against the idea of dating a coworker or boss. And yes, HR will be contacted, but if they look like Daniel Henney, like this, like this, like this, like this, you better give that person your number. Only if they're single, and I mean fully single, not kind of. Work bays are only for single people. Amen. There are more relatable themes throughout the movie, but these are just a few. It is cringy, but you'll be too busy laughing through it. I cannot wait to hear what you think or thought of the movie, and if you've dated a coworker before. Spill the tea, but not too much. And until then, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.